Hey guys, welcome to Poplar Tree Lake. Hey, let's go catch some fish. Ooh, these fish are hitting it, but they're hitting it short. It's crazy. Let's try that again. These fish are holding up right on the side of this grass. And if I throw this whopper popper 1 inch too far, it gets a little grass in the blade and it doesn't act right. Gosh dang, that is nuts. Why are these fish not hitting it? If they're hitting it, they're just not getting it. Maybe I gotta slow it down. Those are some massive explosions. Got him that time. Man, did you see what an explosion for that little old fish? That is crazy. That fish had a giant fish explosion. He's so gonna get me hooked too. He's got a hook right in his belly. That's about a 1 pound bass, and he had an explosion like a 3 pounder. Got him. These little guys are nailing it. So the fish aren't very big, but they are nailing this whopper plopper. This is the bluegill version of the whopper plopper 75. I think that's the 75. But all I'm doing this morning is running it down the edge of that grass. When you get a little bit of that grass, it doesn't take much to mess this thing up. That little bit right there makes the whole bait spin. But all I'm doing is trying to hug the edge of the grass like that. Got him as soon as he hit the water. He went right down in the grass. It's hard to pull him out. He bit it as soon as it hit the water, but then he got right in the grass. I'm pulling up. Look at this. I think I caught him on the outside. And I got him in the mouth. He's just all crazy. Well, I did have him in the mouth. Well, that's nuts. Well, scratched him up a bit. I mean, as soon as it hit the water, he had it in his mouth. There he was. Again, really close to the top of the water right when it hit. Like, I didn't even get to crank it very far. And he already hit it. That's a little bit better fish anyway. Not a whole lot better, but Longer anyway. They have a slot limit on this lake. If you're trying to keep them, I think it's like 14 to 18 inches or something like that. You got to throw them back. That one's probably pretty close to being in the slot. If you're fishing this lake, they got a 5 bass limit. You can't keep but 5. There he was. Right in front of the boat. Oh, catch and release. There he was. I was trying to pop it to get the grass off, and he nailed it. Healthy fish. Well, let's not do that. You're gonna get another hook in you. Pretty fish. They're in this grass, that's for sure. I meant to re-spool this pole. I didn't do it. There's all kinds of bait fish in there. You see that? Some of it to the outside. That fish nailed it. First cast with the frog. He's real skinny looking, which is weird. There's all kinds of food in there. His head's real big, like he's post-spawn. Well, frog definitely works. That's the key, is I can stop it right on the edge of the grass. And I think that was the key to catching that fish, where that whopper plopper had to keep it moving. Technically I didn't have to keep it moving, but it's designed to work that way. They're nailing them underwater though. They're not making explosions on the top, except when they hit my bait. There it was, you see that? I mean, that's less than 10 feet from the boat. He's fat, he's been eating. Awesome. Gotta love topwater. Little guy. I can see there's serious bait fish right there. I'm not seeing any bass hit them though, which is the crazy part. He ran with it, but he didn't have nothing but the tail. Well, that tells me. buddy. I'll let you go. Pretty fish. Whoa, that splashed a little bit. There's all kind of bait fish running everywhere. Got him. Man, he is good. That fish came out 90 miles an hour. Wow. He is really hooked too. Usually frogs are really easy to get out. That guy was hung on some tough meat. That's a pretty fish. He nailed it hard. That's a little fish. He came all the way out of the water. When these fish hit that topwater, they hit it with a vengeance. When they don't hit it lightly, they come up at 90 miles an hour. Let's see, it's 7:15. I fished for an hour. I don't have but maybe about another hour, and I'm gonna have to head to the ramp because the rain's coming. There he was. Good fish too. Right by the boat. Come on, guy. Too many treble hooks for you to be doing all that. You got a hook in the top and the bottom. Well, had to get the pliers to get him on. It's a good fish though. Let's try that again. Let's stay out a little bit from the grass this time. Did you see that? He bit from inside the grass. I was going fast trying to get over the mat. That was a mistake. He was sitting under it. That was a big fish. Well, even the little ones are hitting like they're big ones today, so probably it wasn't. Oh man, I pulled him out of the water. I got a hook in that fish. He ain't gonna bite again. He's got a case of the hook now. Alright guys, I'm about to head out. Storms are about to roll in. But if you guys are looking to come out to a lake really close to Memphis, Poplar Tree Lake is right in the heart of Meeman Shelby Forest. It's a WMA. I deer hunt out here some, squirrel hunt, turkey hunt. They have cabins. You can rent cabins. I think to launch a boat is $2 or $3. To fish is $2 or $3 each person. So it's really cheap. There's lots of fish. think the bass limit is you can only keep 5. You can only keep 1 fish over 18 inches. They have a slot limit. I think it's 14 to 18. Don't quote me on that. I'll check it at the ramp, but I think it's 14 to 18 inches. Everything in that slot you got to throw back. But there's a lot of fish in here. It's really fun. If you're coming here to keep a bunch of fish for the freezer, you know, you can only keep 5, so bring a buddy. There's a lot of really good brim fishing in here too. They got really big bluegill, really big shell crackers. It's not real big on catfish, not real big on crappie, although it has both of them in here. But the bass fishing is on point. The fish aren't giant, obviously, but there's a lot of them. And you saw today, Topwater was the name of the game. But pretty owl. So if you come up here, they got a raptor area set up with some owls. These are barn owls. Here's a red-tailed hawk. What are you doing, buddy? Little nature area. Got some goldfish. It's a really good place to bring your family if you've got kids. They've always got raptors up here. These are usually rescues. There's lots of stuff for the kids to do. They've got a playground, picnic, grills. But they've got a playground area, picnic, campgrounds, all this kind of stuff up here. It looks like they're closed right now. But they do rent boats, they rent kayaks, they rent little fun boats for the kids and stuff like that. They have a lot of little kids games. They have Easter egg hunts and all kinds of stuff out here. So it's a great place to come. Great place to bring your kids. Lots of wildlife, lots of geese, lots of squirrels, deer, everything. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you're thinking about coming out to Poplar Tree, do it. It's a great place. Catch you on the next one.